Hello everybody, I am Asaduzaman Viswas. Hopefully you are well. Today I came again to discuss about Laravel. In my previous tutorial I was talking about form validation of Laravel. Today I will discuss how we can insert data inside table of database, right? So I like to work on the same form that I created in your previous example. On this form I like to work today. Okay, so look, this form, when we will click on the submit button, then as I told before in my previous tutorial, then the server will go to this method, right? And whatever the information you inserted inside this form, all those information, in a word you can say, all the form will be stored inside this variable, right? And we did validation in our previous class. Now let us see what is inside this variable, right? So what we will do, we like to see what is inside this variable. So I can call this method all, right? So this method will return all the values, so I can store the values inside this variable. I will insert whatever I will get that is returned by this all method, right? So what I will do now, I like to see what is inside this variable values. That's why I wrote print underscore r, right? It will display the content of this variable. Great. Now save it and go to output. So enter something. Email should be valid. Okay, password, okay, at least 3 to 6. So I give this password, contact number numeric, I give some address, click submit. Look, that means we are getting all the values we entered, right? So this line is giving us what is inside this variable. And you saw this variable is containing these values, right? Name is the column name and AA is the value. Email is also the name of the column and these are the values. The password, contact, that means we got all the values. But look, this submit is not required because we don't have any column inside our table named submit. So what we should do, we should omit it, right? So how can we omit? We can omit it. We can omit it how? We can go to this, and if I remove or delete this one, I think it should not come. Okay, so I will go to here and will give refresh. Sorry, I go to the form. Okay, and there's something inside this password. Click submit. Now okay, I should give here, then refresh, probably refresh, then write down again email, write down email, write down password, give contact number, then address, submit. Look, we are not getting that submit right now, right? Okay, great, one problem is solved. Now what we will do now, we will have to enter data into the table. So what we will do, what is the name of our model? This is our model, right? So I will copy this name and will write it here. And the method of this model, there is a built-in method of model, that is create. This method will insert the data into the table. So the data, where we will get data from here, right? So I will write down this variable here, and we'll see now data insert or not. So I will check, give refresh. We are getting error message. Great, because there is obviously reason, so we will have to do some task in our model actually. So I will go to my model, and here I will write down some coding. Protected, okay, then variable that is fillable, okay. Fillable. If I write this, let us see what result I get from here. Okay, so I will save it now, and I'll go to output to check, give refresh. Okay, look, this one actually we did not make any field in our table for storing the updated or created information, so we will have to remove it. We will have to bypass it. How can we do it? Okay, let us write down here public dollar time stamps equal to false. This means we don't need created or updated information. So let us see this problem is solved or not. If I refresh, look, great, that problem is not this problem is solved. Right now email does not have a default value. Okay, so how to solve this issue? Let us copy it, and if we paste it here, in that case I think this problem will be solved, right? Okay, great. So if I go to here, okay, great, that the problem is solved. Now password. So if I keep this password here, okay, now save it, go to output, give refresh. Now we are getting contact. Okay, copy it, go to here and write down contact, then save it, go to here, give refresh. Okay, now if we go to here for checking, okay, look, the data is inserted, right? We are getting the data is inserted. Look, one thing that here here the address I give AAA, but this one here is not entered. That means there is something wrong, so let us solve it somehow. Okay, yes, so what was the problem here? Actually in our table we make this default value null. That's why the value of address was null. Okay, so if we change it, okay, now go to here, give a refresh. Okay, so now if we write down here, before that we should yes, right. Okay, now if we write something here, then password 5, contact number. Now if we write down something here, we click here submit. Okay, so let us check now. If we go to here, look, data is inserted, right? Now question comes, look, if If we keep any field blank, in that case, okay, one thing, suppose this address is not required every time. It might need to keep it blank. In that case, what we can do? If we look comment it, and that means we need not this one, right? Okay, if we omit it, in that case, if I give refresh, then enter name, then I enter email, then password, then contact number, and I click here submit. Look, I am getting this message, address cannot be now, because here I wrote fillable. Inside this fillable array I wrote this address. That means you must have to give the address. So if I omit it or remove it, because I need to keep sometimes this address field blank, in that case what happens? Okay, we are getting no message, so let us check it. Look, this is entered, right? So again, if we go to here and give some value now, look, and click here submit. Oh no, again, name, then email address, then password, then keep some contact, then address, I give something. Okay, if I click now, okay, and go to our table, let us check it entered or not. Look, this is blank, right? This is blank, but here I entered something. This one not entered into the table. So what should I do? This problem we can solve in this way. In this way, I can write it. If what? If this address field, sometimes you need to keep blank, right? So if we keep it, which one this address field is blank, in that case, what we're saying, in that case, what you will do, you will make it this blank. Okay, blank space. I'll set it now, and what I'll do here, I will write down the address. That means in fillable array, address, I write down address. So and inside control I told, if this address field is blank, now there's nothing inside, in that case do this, keep a blank space. Okay, now I will decide, and I go to here and give here refresh. Okay, give some password now, click submit. Now I will go to table, it entered, right? Now if I keep it blank, that means give nothing here, click submit. If I go to here, now look, this is blank. That means now it is working fine. If I am giving some value, it is if I am here something, contact number, address. If I give something, it will enter into the table. And now if I by keep it, means this address, keep it blank, in that case it will also enter it, right? So the problem is solved. In this way we can, if we need any field of the form might to keep blank sometimes, in that case a required field rules we did not apply on that element of a form, right? Like your address. This address, sometimes we need to keep data, sometimes might not. So what we did, we commented this address required rules. So this rule is not applicable on address here. And in fillable, we must have to write this address, otherwise it will create trouble to enter data into the table. So we must have to write address here, but additional code I wrote here. If address is nothing blank, in that case keep a blank space inside this. So this will give us the solution if we ever need to keep any element, form element, out of our required field rules. Okay. So today after this, goodbye everybody. Bye.